Welcome! Welcome to week 8 of video classes. Week 8. Ooh, that's a lot. All right. Today we are going to start by saying some verbs. Yeah, we'll start with infinitives. To. Don't forget the word to. I say a verb in infinitive and you say another one in infinitive form. Okay? To play. To dance, to eat, to point. Good job. Now let's name gerunds. Playing, coloring, swimming, looking, dancing, sitting. Okay, that was a quick topic review of something that we did previously. But today's topic is the verb to be. Well, one of today's topics. We have two topics today. The verb to be as a linking verb or as a helping verb. Okay. In present, to be has these three forms. Is for he, she, and it in present. Are for plural subjects in present. And am for the pronoun I in present. In past, to be has two forms. Was for singular subjects and were for plural subjects. Only was or were, singular, plural. And one in future. Will be. Correct. Now, remember in the previous class when we worked this page, we were talking about the verb to be used as linking verb or used as helping verb. The book clearly says right there, helping verbs are used to help the main verb of a sentence, the main verb of a sentence. That means, so what the book says is, he was driving on the ring of carrot. He was driving. What is the action he's doing? Driving. This, my friends, is the main verb, the most important verb. Driving. So, was is a helping verb because this is one verb, was is another verb, but this is helping. So the sentence is clear and it makes sense, okay? So our conclusion is when there are two verbs in the sentence and one of those verbs is to be in any of these forms, to be is acting as a helping verb. Okay? Now, in that same page, down, it says linking verbs. We read about helping verbs. Now let's read about linking verbs. It says linking verbs do not show an action like jump, clap, look, point. Okay, linking verbs don't show an action. They are verbs, but you don't see an action. They don't show an action. They link the subject to information about the subject. And they can act as the only verb in the sentence. Example, Blarney Castle is very old. So what the book says, When the verb to be in any of its forms is the only verb, we call that linking verb because link, linking means to connect. So what this verb is doing is only connecting the subject to a description of this same subject. The castle is very old. Do you see an action? No. It is only saying the castle is old. So we call that linking verbs. How many verbs do you see here? Just one. How many verbs do we have here? Two. So this one helps the main one. And here, there's no help needed. It only links information to the subject. Okay, can you please go to page number 90? The verb to be helping and linking verbs. Activity 1. Read instructions, please. Complete the sentences below using the correct form of the verb to be. And we already said all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different forms, they all belong to the verb to be in present, in past, and in future. Number 1, my sister excited for her road trip next summer. We need a linking verb there. So here it is. My sister was, if we're talking about next summer's trip, no, that's present. Today, she is excited for something that's coming later, but today she's woo, excited. Is. Number 2, we hoping we could visit the university on our trip last year. Hoping. That's a verb. If there is one verb, we need another one as a helping verb, and this says could, that is past. So the helping verb has to be in past. We, singular or plural? Were, it's plural. Were. Number 3. My dad, a batter on his local cricket team. My dad, this is general information. Whenever we express general information, that is present. We're talking about my dad. We're talking about the present, and it's he is. Is. Number 4, last night, so that's past, I stayed up late, so feeling tired this morning. We're talking about last night and we're talking about this morning. When we say this morning, it is not that moment no more, so that is past. And it's I in past. Singular, was. Number 5. I want us to friendly to each other from now on. I want us to, if it says to, we need the infinitive. What is the infinitive? Oh, I did not write it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 different forms. This is the infinitive form, to be. That's number 5, to be. And number 6, all of the scientists here presenting their research today. We're talking about today, it's present, and we're talking about all the scientists, they. Which one matches plural subject? Are. Already. Now, activity 2. Read instructions, please. Some of the sentences below are missing a helping verb. They're missing a helping verb. And some have a helping verb but shouldn't have one. Rewrite the sentences correctly on the lines. If the sentence is correct, write correct on the line. Let's analyze that information. Some of the sentences, there are 5 sentences. Some sentences don't have the helping verb. Some sentences have a helping verb, but that's not correct. And some sentences are correct. If the sentences are correct, do you need to rewrite them? No. Only say correct and do nothing else. But if they are incorrect, you make corrections. Is that clear? Good job. Here we go. Number 1. We looking. We looking. With gerunds, do we need a helping verb? Yeah. So that's incorrect. Get ready to write the correction. So the subject will be we. Oh, wait a minute. Let's keep reading in order to identify if it's present, past, or future, what we need. We looking for leprechauns in the woods right now. So that's present. If it says we, which one are we missing? Are. So write it down. We are, oh sorry, we are looking for leprechauns in the woods right now. Please write the whole sentence. I keep saying this and some students just send up a word. Complete sentence. If you need to stop the video, do it now. Number 2, the movie theater shows. Ing needs a helping verb, not present simple. So that shouldn't be there. The movie theater shows classic movies on Tuesday nights. How about the movie theater is showing classic movies on Tuesday nights. So you will change shows to showing. Stop the video, write your answer. Now let's do number 3. I think someone was listening. Was listening. Is that correct? Yeah. So you do nothing. Only write the word correct to our conversation. Oh, we didn't finish to read. Number 4. Scientists are believed. If the verb is in past, simple past, we don't need no helping verb. So that is incorrect. We will take off that was right there. Sorry, that are. So the correct sentence is scientists believed that snakes never lived in Ireland at all. Okay, stop the video, write your answer. And finally, number 5. They helping us paint our house last week. Last week, we're talking about past. They helping. They helping. If we have a gerund ing, do we need a helping verb? Yes. So, if it is they and we're talking about past, which one matches plural in past? Were. So the sentence is They were helping us paint our houses last week. Stop the video if you need more time to write your answers. Yay, you did it. You see, it's not that difficult. All we have to do is read, check the tense, the present, past, future. Check the subject. Is it singular or plural? And then check the parts in each form. Simple. Okay. Hands up. Hands on your head. Hands on your shoulders. Hands up. Hands in front. Hands behind. Hands on your cheeks. Shake your hands. All ready. Would you please? Okay, can you now go to page 91? Let's start with the next topic. Present tense. To begin this topic, we have to review pronouns. Let's read them. I, you, he, she, it, we, they. Now let's... Okay, the topic today is present tense, like I said before. And let me tell you, I like to see this as a family, the present tense family. Like in every family, there are family members. In the present tense family, there is the simple present, there is the present progressive, and there's the present perfect. You see, they all come from the present tense family. Now, it says simple present tense. When do we use simple present? Here it is. Verbs describe something that happens generally as a habit or as a routine. And they give us an example. She runs every morning. The next tense is present progressive tense. The second one. It says verbs describe actions that are happening right now. And the example there is she is running this morning. And the last tense is present perfect tense. Verbs describe an action that started in the past but is not finished yet. It began in the past and then it continued. It went on and it's not finished yet. For example, she has run in the mornings for years. Woo! She started when she was 12, she's 15, and she's still running. She has run in the mornings for years. Okay? Now, let's look at the instructions for activity 1. Look at the table below, filling the blanks using the appropriate form of the verbs. Make sure the subject and the verb agree. Do you remember that topic? Subject-verb agreement? What that means is, if your subject is singular, the verb has to be singular. If the subject is plural, the verb has to be in plural form. That's the change we have to pay attention to. Okay, this is the chart like the one you have in the book. All you have to do is fill it in with the correct formula. I like to call this formulas because we need to look at each of the parts required for each of the tenses, each of the present forms. Now, the first one says, for simple present, he begins. And remember, he, she, or it have an S or yes at the end of the verb in simple present. That same verb with the same subject in present progressive would be he, because it stays the same. He is beginning. We keep the same verb, begin, but in present progressive, what is happening right now, we need an we need a helping verb is singular singular plus ing at the end of the verb. Okay? And then in present perfect tense, we keep the same verb, he, but then in present perfect, the helping verb is have or has if it's singular, 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 and the verb comes in past participle form. Okay, now I put in red the main parts, the key parts in each of the tenses. Okay, so for the second verb, what is the verb? Break. What is the pronoun we're using? It. So we'll write it, break. We need only the verb. And remember what I said before. He, she, it. What do they need at the end of the verb? S. It breaks. For present perfect, we keep the subject, have or has. Singular, it. Singular, has. What is the participle of break? Broken. Good job. Now let's keep going. They study. The verb is study. What's the subject? They. So we need a helping verb. What is the plural? They is plural. What is the plural form of to be? Are. They are. What is the verb? Study. There's to D. What is the ending that we must have here? ing. They are studying. Okay? Now, they gave you the present perfect. They have. Oops, it's not in red. Why have? Because the subject is plural. What is the plural form of has? Have. Correct. And study in participle is studied. Correct. One more. What is the subject? You. And what is the verb? Take. The verb is take. What is the present perfect form? There we go. And the last one. She swim. He, she, it need an S or ES. So it is she swims. Present progressive. Right now. Plus the verb with what ending? ing. That is swimming. Hands up. Hands to your head. Shoulders. Hands up. Nose. Ears. Mouth. Hands up. Hands to your shoulders. Nose. Gotcha. Well, we did it. Take care. I'll see you next class.